You're struggling to remember. Maybe it's just little things, where you put the car keys or how to spell a particular word. Maybe it's more serious. Either way, it's disconcerting and ominous. You want to fix it, but how? Researchers from the University of Sherbrooke have gone back to basics. The solution they propose is simple. Get your brain thinking better through food. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we discover what you should be eating if you're not thinking so clearly. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. Well, thinking takes energy. Your brain is an energy guzzler. To put it in perspective, your brain only weighs a kilogram or two, but it uses a quarter of all the energy you consume. That's a lot. Now, you might be thinking, well, no problem. I'm eating well. Maybe too well? My brain cannot possibly be hungry. It must be getting enough energy. Not so fast. When scientists scan the brains of people with serious cognitive difficulties, they always find regions that are running on fumes. Now, the term they use to describe this phenomenon is hypometabolism. That is little metabolism. It's not a big surprise. When neurons are not thinking so good, they're obviously not firing on all cylinders. You'd expect their metabolism to be sluggish. It's the price of neuronal death and distraction. But thinking brains can be sluggish too. When scientists look at the brains of people without serious cognitive difficulties, they often find regions of the brain running on fumes. And if they wait long enough, many of these thinking brains slide into disrepair, catastrophic disrepair, suggesting slow metabolism is not something that is happening because there is a problem. It is part of the problem. There is a shortage of energy. Well, think about it. When you're low on energy, you slow down. If you're really tapped out, you pass out. If you're a neuron facing an energy crisis, the logical thing to do is, well, to stop thinking. Feed me, Seymore, feed me. It sounds so simple, but neurons can get caught up in your bad body chemistry. Now, the food that neurons like the most is sugar. But when you become insulin resistant, getting the sugar in can be a challenge. Most of the time, it's the muscles, liver, and fat cells that run into difficulty. Neurons are privileged, except when they're not. Insulin resistance can arise in the brain. Now, at this stage, the details of when and why brains become insulin resistant are unclear. But what is clear, brain cells can and do go hungry. And a hungry brain cell won't think clearly. So, why don't they just eat fats? This is the standard go-to strategy for other body parts. When sugar is not available, they switch to consuming fatty acids. But neurons are fussy. They don't do fats in the form of fatty acids. The plan B fuel for neurons is ketones. And old neurons love them. The liver can whip up a batch when the fuel situation in the body becomes low. But the signal to do this is a drop in sugar and insulin levels. And when you're insulin resistant, insulin levels are never low. Ouch. Those brain cells are starving, and your thinking is compromised. But there is another option. Fatty acids come in 3 varieties: short-chain fatty acids, medium-chain fatty acids, and long-chain fatty acids. Now, for the most part, we don't eat short-chain fatty acids. They're made by the bacteria living in our gut. The foods we eat typically supply us with long-chain fatty acids. Now, these can be transformed into ketones, but as I said, only under the right circumstances. But ketone production always happens with medium-chain fatty acids, and you get medium-chain fatty acids in the diet. 2 foods stand out as great sources of medium-chain fatty acids: breast milk and coconut oil. Now, since breast milk is not a practical option, this leaves coconut oil, either as it is or in a concentrated form, sold as MCT oil, medium chain triglycerides. Now, these oils are a great snack food for hungry brain cells. And it's quick and easy. They're the instant pick-me-up for hungry brain cells to snack on. Medium-chain fatty acids have been shown to be beneficial for slowing brains. So if you're struggling to remember, why not give them a try? They are safe. Start with a spoon or 2. Add it to your coffee or porridge, or pour it on your pasta. You will need to adjust the dose to meet the energy needs of your hungry brain cells. Be mindful to go slow. Too much too soon can cause GIT distress. How much you need will depend on how hungry your brain cells are. Coconut oil consists of approximately 9% octanoic and 10% decanoic acids. These are those medium-chain fatty acids. In MCT oil, these fatty acids have been concentrated. Now, the exact level depends on the particular brand of MCT. Adding medium-chain fatty acids to your diet will create better body chemistry. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry? Visit our website and browse our library, or enroll in one of our courses or programs. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who is forgetting? Share this video with them so they know how to fuel up their brain cells so they think more clearly. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.